we're excited to highlight another local photographer whose work you see a lot of here, right on Arc Seattle. Kristin L. Raught is based right here in the Pacific Northwest. She's known for capturing beautiful photos of our region's landscape. Steve is down in the Arc Lounge right now with Kristin. Steve?
Yes, good morning. It is so nice to have you in.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, as I was telling you, I mean, we show your work all the time here on Arc Seattle, and it's always fun to put a face to the name, you know, of these beautiful pictures that we show all the time, because we love to showcase the beauty of this. So it's nice to have you in and chat about some of your work, which is just awesome. I know that you're known for, you like sunsets, there's northern lights stuff, I think some animals that I've seen throughout your time. How often do you go out shooting? Do you have some places, favorite places that you like to go to capture images?
Well, I try to go every day just to get a little bit of practice in.
Yeah.
And I want to see the sunset or the sunrise if I can get up early enough. But my favorite's probably the beach or the ocean.
And obviously the waves don't pick up on your pictures, but I'm sure you like being out in the elements too and hearing some of that natural sound while you're out taking it too.
For sure. It's
super relaxing.
Yeah, it's really relaxing and connect with nature.
How did your passion for photography start? How long have you been doing this?
Well, let's see. When I was little, I would go to my grandparents' house and they would have National Geographics. And so I would just flip through those like for hours, absorbing all of the photography in there. But then when COVID hit, it was like, I think I want to learn something. So I'm going to take advantage of this kind of downtime that we had.
Yeah.
And so I just started practicing with my phone and then started watching videos about how to use like a regular camera. So I just practiced and learned how to use a DSLR, and yeah.
Go from there.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy about it?
Well, I like sharing with people.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite, is to be able to share pictures of outside with people who maybe don't go outside all the time, or maybe help encourage people to get outside a little bit more.
And I think a lot of times with, your social media feeds, there's a lot of negativity out there, and people want that positivity of whether it's showing beautiful things in the region or capturing moments and that sort of thing, and it sort of helps fuel us and make us happy, I think, when we look at work like yours and so many other photographers out there. What I have loved, and we started this series, Steve Snapshots, about a year ago, is what I didn't know is how close-knit the photography community is. Is that what you have experienced too? And just like, there's so many people that support other people's work and be like, oh my gosh, I never thought of shooting something that way, maybe something that you thought of that person didn't think of. Have you experienced that too?
Yeah, that's one of the things I really love about this area, is like everybody's so supportive.
Yeah.
It's like a really good community where it's like everybody's helping each other rather than maybe not like competing, but more encouraging others to get out, or let's all meet here, or meet there, or whatever.
Because there's sometimes some meetups, right? Depending on what's going on.
The moon alignment is a big one. There's like crowds of people. It's really fun.
The eclipse and fireworks shows and all that kind of stuff. In your mind, does the perfect picture exist? And if so, what would that even be?
I don't know. I think it's individual to each person what a perfect picture is.
Yeah.
For me, maybe a perfect sunset, or something that maybe the city. I can't really pick favorites, anything, but I think it's more individual.
You're based on Bainbridge Island, is that right?
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting that view of the city skyline a lot, sort of looking east, right, which is always kind of fun. Take us through your process. Like, what do you look for when you're thinking about, going to a certain spot, or what you see visually that you think would make a good image? What do you look for?
Well, lighting is probably my favorite thing to look for, like the way the sun is shining down, like maybe through the clouds. Clouds make a big difference in your photos and the way the light comes through. So I'd probably look where's the sun? Where's the clouds? How is that in relation to the rest of the scene?
Yeah. And then do you spend a lot of process or a lot of time editing too? I'm sure editing is part of the process too, or maybe not.
I do a
Okay.
little bit, not too much. I try not to over-exaggerate, you know, or oversaturate pictures. But I do like to bring out, you know, the bits of light that I saw when I was there.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Maybe pop colors just a little bit more. Just make sometimes they look a little, at least when I'm taking photos on my camera or something, but sometimes they look a little bit dull. So what's next? I mean, where do you see this going for you in the next year or 5 years? What's the hope for Kristin Raught photography?
Well, I would really love to, you know, do travel photography and then wedding photography. I want to try that.
Yeah.
I think that would be so fun. And try and get into more taking pictures of people. I don't really do that too much now, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a new challenge for me.
I was gonna say, what's the draw with that? Just capturing those unexpected moments and emotions, probably?
Yeah, and just, you know, having something to give someone to remember a special day.
Yeah, that's really special. So what else comes next, do you say? I mean, what else do you do? What else do you do outside of work? Like outside of photography, what do you do for work?
Well, that's what I do.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love
Yeah.
that this was something that was really sort of sparked during, obviously when you were a kid and the fascination with National Geographic, but really took hold during the pandemic. And you have such a talent.
Oh, thank
and
you.
it's so cool to see what you capture, and we really do enjoy bringing what you capture to our viewers, because I think they enjoyed a lot too.
Oh, thank you.
So it's really nice to meet you.
Oh,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much
You
for
too.
coming in, Kristin. It was a real pleasure. And
you.
keep on shooting, because we love seeing them, right?
Yeah, her photos certainly do bring us joy.
Yes,
Steve.
they do.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Congrats to Kristin. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. If you'd like to see more of Kristin's work, just use your cell phone's camera to scan the QR code in the corner of your screen. The link that pops up will take you directly to KOMOnews.com. From there, you'll find a link to her website. Love to see Kristin L. Raught's photography, and we're going to keep showing it on air, too.